Hello YouTube family, and as you can probably see from the title of this video, I need some gardening help. I am stumped, I don't know what to do, so I'm hoping somebody out there that is watching this can help me. I hope you can hear me right now. Mother Nature is angry. The wind is just howling out here. Kind of protected in this area, but not really. It is extremely windy, so I'm going to try to make this quick. Okay, so I have a problem in my garden, and I don't know what to do with it. I have tried everything. I have looked up everything. I have Googled it. I've even looked on YouTube. I've asked friends. I've asked family. Nobody can seem to answer my question on what is wrong with my plants. So I am hoping one of you can answer my questions. Let me first start with, this has been a strange year for weather for us. I am in Colorado, Zone 5B, and we normally get our last frost about the middle of May. This year we got it the middle of April, and it started raining in the middle of April, and it hasn't stopped raining. We are getting massive rain showers every day. I mean, I'm talking hard, heavy rain, soaking rain. We are getting it every day. Oh, see what I see? There's a puppy dog over there, and she's licking the grill I just cooked hamburgers on. Gonna have to scrub that off. Yeah, you got caught, Peanut. Okay, but anyways, we have had massive soaking rain, and I'm thinking maybe that is my problem. But a bunch of you back east that has a lot of rain and humidity, maybe you can help me, because we don't normally have rain and humidity. Normally, middle of May, we usually get a little rain showers in April, little rain showers in May, just little sprinkles, nothing major, maybe one good rainfall. And then middle of May, it usually gets really hot, really dry. I'm talking 100 degrees during the day, 0% humidity, and then we don't get rain again, usually until about middle to end of October, and then we get snow right after that. So normally, my plants are used to hot, dry summers. Right now, it's not hot, it's not dry. It's like 70% humidity. It's getting ready to rain again. So I'm thinking it might be my problem, but nobody else that lives back east where all this normal, rainy humidity comes from is having the same issue. I've never seen it. I've looked it up everywhere. Okay, so do you remember back in the 80s? And if you're older, you probably remember. Remember the old Cabbage Patch Kids? They grew out of a little cabbage patch was the story. They had perfectly little round heads. Well, I have cone head cabbage. I have no idea why. They started out a little round. I planted them in the middle of April. Today is what? July 8th, I believe. It's Saturday. You'll see this video tomorrow. Okay, so I planted these. Actually, I planted them outside in the middle of April. I started them in my house about 6 weeks before that. And I started them from seed. They were called an early wonder cabbage. I've never planted this kind before. I could not find the regular kind that I normally plant. So I bought this seed pack. They grew fine. They're growing nice. They're growing big. But it is July. Normally by now, I would have nice, firm, little round heads. Okay, don't laugh at my cabbage. You know you want to. Because this whole week I've been kind of laughing at them. So that's alright. Go ahead and laugh with me. I don't know what else to do. Okay, so let me show you what my problem is. Do you see this? They are forming heads in there, and the heads are reasonably hard. Okay, this one kind of looks more like a tulip, but it's still a cone head. Okay, so this is the biggest one of the bunch. This is the one I was really hoping for. Wanted to make some stuffed cabbage rolls. Now, it kind of looks round in the picture, kind of. But when you kind of get in here and look, It is pointy. Very, very pointy. It is narrow. Look how narrow it is. And then it gets wider. What is wrong with my cabbage? My little cabbage heads have cone heads, so I'm now calling this my cone head patch. It's not a cabbage patch anymore. I have never seen this. Every one of my cabbages are little cone heads. Did I do something wrong? I use the same compost that I always use, which comes from my chickens and food scraps. I used everything exactly the same as I normally do every single year. It didn't change anything, except we've had a lot of rain, we've had a lot of humidity, and I bought a different kind of cabbage, but I looked at the package of cabbage, and it shows a round head on the front. It doesn't show these little cone heads. And this is a good example. If you look at it, it's tall, it's thin, it's skinny, and it's pointed on the tip. Look at it, a perfectly pointed tip. They're not round, and they're hard, like cabbages are supposed to get hard. But there are cone heads. I mean, it's sad to say, and I'm kind of embarrassed by my cabbage. So, I'm hoping somebody watching this can help me. Please, please, please help. Did I do something wrong? Do I need to give them something to make them a little rounder, make better heads? And if you don't know, maybe you have a family member that gardens. Tell a friend to watch the video. I don't know. I mean, even if you just have a guess, put it in the comments below, please. I'm begging. I would really want to know what is wrong with my conehead cabbage. It's kind of bad to say, but so go ahead. You're laughing too. It's my conehead patch. It's not a cabbage patch. It is kind of a pretty tulip shape, but they're not round heads. Every one of them is pointy little cone heads. And you know, cabbage patches, I had one when I was a little girl. Her name was Louise, but she had a perfectly little round head. She didn't have a little cone head like these guys do. So, if anybody has any suggestions, anything I need to add to them, hoping you can hear me with this wind, anything I can do to improve these, to make them a head of cabbage, or is it too late, or something I can do so I don't do this again next year. So please pass this along, please share it with your friends. Somebody out there has got to know what is going on, because I am stumped. I have been growing cabbages and gardening for over 20 years, and I have never ever had pointy cabbages. My little cone heads. See, this one's really pointy. Yep, really, really pointy. And they're firm. And they're firm enough. This is the only one I kind of have faith in that it might be round. It's the only one that doesn't have a pointy tip. But everything else is just conehead cabbage. So, please ask a friend, share it with a friend, share it on Facebook maybe. Maybe somebody there would know. I've Googled it. I have looked all over YouTube. I've looked all over Facebook. I've asked everybody I know. I even asked a garden center, and they couldn't answer me. The lady said she'd worked there for 35 years and never had conehead cabbage. So, if anybody knows anything I can add to the soil so this doesn't happen again next year, just what I did wrong. I mean, I don't believe, I know we've had a very, very rainy year and a very, very humid year. Believe me, I do not like humidity. There's a reason I live in Colorado, because I do not like humidity. I would prefer warm and dry, but this year it has been really wet and really humid. But at the same time, I have a lot of friends on YouTube. You all know who you are, and you live back east, and your cabbages aren't little coneheads. As a matter of fact, I just watched a video of a friend, and she was harvesting 6 perfect heads of cabbage. You know who you are. And I'm jealous, because they're gorgeous. And mine are little cone heads. They don't look at all like the little Cabbage Patch doll heads. I mean, I just don't know what to do but laugh anymore, because I don't think these are going to survive. And they're definitely not going to store, I don't think, because they're not wrapping themselves up. But I don't know. Please share. Please ask all your friends. Have them come watch my video. Somebody's got to know what I did wrong. What's happening with them, because I don't want to do this again next year. I was really looking forward to canning cabbage and making cabbage rolls. What are you smelling? Peanut's out here in the garden and she does not like the wind. So, but it is starting to rain again, so I just, please, like I said, share with everybody you know. Leave your comments, even if you don't know, maybe you just have some suggestions. Leave me a comment, let me know maybe what you think it could be. I mean, I'm willing to try anything at this point, so have a good night, everybody. It is Saturday night. I'm going to head in. It is getting chilly out here, really chilly, especially for July. And it is starting to rain, so I hope everybody's having a great weekend, and I hope everybody's little cabbages are round, because mine are not. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope somebody out there has a solution. Have a good night, everybody. Let's talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.